Well, good morning. It's a little after 7. I think it's 7:05 or something like that. It's 53 degrees, I think. A little cool here in South Florida. We are going to be targeting one fish today, and that's the snook. If we get a 10 pound plus bass, that's great, but we're going to be fishing with the Bucca Trick Shad. I have never used a swim bait. We're going to give it a try on a 3000 series Shimano Stratic reel and a medium rod. I'm pretty sure this thing is only about a 1.5 ounces, so it's not heavy. So we're going to get on the water here in a couple of minutes. You want to look. This is from my place. It's beautiful. We're going to get out there and we're going to wear them out. All right, we're on the water, and like I said during the initial intro showing off the Trick Shad, the Bucca Trick Shad, it's a 6-inch. I think it's a Gizzard Magic or something like that. The color is not exactly what I ordered. I got it from Amazon, but it'll work. We are all in on this. Like I said, I have never fished a glide bait before. I'm fishing it on the 3000 Shimano Stratic. It's a medium rod, so it's really not the right rod to be throwing this, but it's pretty strong. Snook or 10 pound plus bass. Anything else, we're just moving on. I really think we can do it, so let's get to fishing. I'm gonna fish hard with it. If we actually lose this bait, if we break off, or if anything happens, going back to the house, I have no other baits. Well, I do, but I have no other baits I'm gonna fish with today in the kayak. So, snook or bust. Let's do it. We have to watch those osprey and any other birds today. This thing drops very slow, so these birds are going to see the Trick Shad. And reading and watching videos about the swim baits, and the Bucca Trick Shad is very popular. It's a little, well, I think it's a little expensive. Some people that buy these baits don't think it's expensive at all. But I paid $32 on Amazon. Oh, all right, got my first fish on it. It's in some crap. I don't know if this is a bass or snook. Oh, it's a bass. It's not a big bass either. That is that's surprising to me. He got in that trash and I thought it was something big. Well, Bucca bait works for smaller bass too. This is a 6-inch bait. I'm gonna have to get my pliers out. Look at that. This is amazing. That's as big as that fish was. Bucca, about 1.5 pound bass. That's all right. That is crazy to me. Sorry, it's hard for me to believe. All right. If it starts catching a lot of bass, we may mess our bait up. One good thing about the Bucca Trick Shad, or yeah, I guess it's a Trick Shad, it has an extra tail. So if we jack the tail up, it does come with an extra one. So that's a positive. I think we're gonna have fun with this bait though. I was really hoping that was my Snook. I know the way it popped it stayed down. It did. It wasn't, but hey, I can't be hated on for hoping. That bass said, hey, I'm hungry. You don't look threatening, even though you're big. Got popped again. There we go. All right, I gotta tighten my drag up, I think. But another bass. Whoa. All right. The Trick Shad. Huh. Bucca. Yeah, all these bass is gonna mess me up. Let's go big bass. I want 10 plus. You can throw this thing a long ways. Man, it's beautiful out here. I know it's 50 something degrees. I think it's closer to 58 now. But I'll tell you what, it's very, very manageable. I'm no shoes on. Got a little warmer shirt on, but no, this is great temperature. Just have to be careful through here. Oh, camera went off on my head, so y'all are only going to see this because this is a bigger bass. Not that much bigger, so. Oh, I already lost the tail. I already lost the tail to it. I have another tail, but oh my gosh, a big bass. Very upsetting. The tail is already gone. Is it really going to be that weak? I've caught 3 bass and the tail is gone. It comes with another tail. Very upsetting. Very, very, very upsetting. I may be done before I start. I don't really think down through here, maybe if I just stay down the bank, because I just don't see the big snook in the open water like this. Even though it's a drop from 1 foot to about 4 feet, it could be there, but I think the bet would be going down this bank and possibly going into the other lake where one of Sam's buddies, Jake, just hung a big snook on this same bait. Make sure that tail's down. Really don't want to lose that. Our fishing day will be over. We lose that tail. Guess I'll need to buy some tails. Alright, we're going to go across the bridge and we're going to go all the way to the back side and fish the back wall. I think it'll be a wind break there, and right now this is pretty bad. The wind is. It was only supposed to be 8 miles an hour, but I can tell this is 13, 14. That was a snook. Oh, that bite was a snook. We've got to be smart. All right. Be smart. That was a snook bite. It almost sounded muffled. We're going to tow this thing slowly down to the end where the windbreak is. I guess let it glide. We're off the bank a bit, but it's just really hard to fish up this wind. Maybe if I came down it, maybe on the other side when I come down it, it'll be a little better. Alright, don't tear the tail off, whatever this is. It feels like another bass. Yeah, another bass. I hossed it in because I didn't want it to tear the tail off. Wow. I don't even know how you get that out. I will tell you, these hooks are really in there when they're in there. Another bass. Alright, we're gonna check on the tail. Feels pretty good. So no big bass yet. No big bass. And no snook. Snooky. All right, let's see what. Oh, bigger bass. That tail's gonna be gone on this one. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a. I don't know, I'll have to look at it a little bit better, but oof. That's a big bass. Look at the belly on it. Oh man. Yeah, that's a hefty fish. Yes, that's a good one. That was a good one right there, baby. I don't know, it's probably 4 or 5 pounds. Let's put that tail on better. Let's see it coming off. Nope. Well, the osprey thought it was real. No, no, nope. I think he's gone. No. God bless. That osprey is not giving up. All right, let's keep fishing. All right, that was a bass, but boy, that sounded like a snook. That popped. All right, don't take the tail off, buddy. Oh, it started to take the tail off too. I don't like that at all. These hooks get way up in them. I don't want to break the hook. I caught a couple more fish this trip, but my batteries run out, and I think the fishing gods were ready for me to call it a day. So no snook once again, and no 10+ pound bass. Thanks for fishing with me. Oh, and an important fact, I lost the tail after another couple of fish.